Hi folks, I just purchased another banjo because you can never have too many. I think they are discontinuing the Recording King Madison RK-R25. So several places have them on clearance prices, and it doesn't have a tone ring in it, or it's got a wooden tone ring, if you will. So it's a lot lighter and cheaper. So I could see a couple places where I could use it. So I decided to order one, and it just came today, and I thought I'd just give a quick overview and maybe tweak the basic setup on it just a little bit as far as head tension and trying a different bridge and seeing what we can get out of it. But here it is. It's beautiful. If you look at that, that's a maple resonator, satin finish. Same thing on the neck. Planetary pegs. It took me a while to understand what that meant, but that means that the tuners go straight through to the back, and like banjo tuners. Otherwise, some of their cheaper models that come out here and they're like guitar tuners. So that's what the planetary tuners stands for. It's a two-piece flange, and if you've never understood what that meant, if you'll see right here, it looks like a metal tube, and the hooks go straight down through that. So if you're ever looking for what a two-piece flange, the giveaway on that, or the tube and plate flange, it would look something like that. And then the only thing I did when I got it, besides set the bridge up on it because it was laying flat, but this Presto style tailpiece, the little screw in it was all the way in, and it was tightened all the way down, and this was actually resting on the tension hoop. So I moved that up and pretty much got it in tune as best I could. I can tell that it's going to need a little bit of adjusting with the head tension. So I wanted to give you a quick overview. So here's what it sounds like right now. Be back and see what we can do with it. All right, I just checked the head tension, and it was around an 83 or 84 on the drum dial. So that's why it sounded so hollow, like it was in a barrel. I want to get the notes to come a little cleaner off the head. And I could tell also by pressing on it that it was low. Usually I run it on my other banjos around 90.5, between 90 and 91. But usually it's somewhere between 89 and 91 or 92 is what most people set them at. This is a little bit different animal since it doesn't have a tone ring in it. It's got the wooden ring built into it. So I went 1/4 around on the with my drum key there. So 1/4 turn on each one. Got it up about to an 86, 87, and it's starting to sound a lot better. So here we go with test number 2. So we're going to try a little more with the head tension, and then we'll take a look at everything else. By the way, everything seemed to be set up pretty well. I haven't checked the coordinator rods, but the truss rod adjustment looks to be right on, okay? And I haven't seen any major issues with fit and finish or anything like that. I had an RK-35 at one point, and the frets on it had not been polished, and you could not do a choke on it. It was crunchy sounding. And this, it seems to be a lot better shape. I can actually do some bends on it and not kill myself. So we're going to try a little more tweaking. Be back. All right, I went around on the with the head tension, tightened it up about another 1/8 of a turn. And that got the drum dial 87, 88. And then, so I'm going to play it for you, and then I'm going to wait overnight, let things settle in a little bit, and then we'll try a different bridge tomorrow and kind of finalize the head tension on it. But here's where we're at the end of the first day. Yeah, so the notes are definitely ringing out a lot better. I still hear a little bit of that hollowness in it. I don't know if that's head tension or just the fact that the banjos that don't have full weight tone rings kind of tend to sound a little more hollow sometimes. So we'll let it rest overnight and try some more tomorrow. All right, folks, we're back the following morning with our RK-R25. And I checked it this morning, and it's still kind of hollow sounding, just a little bit tubby. The drum dial was around 87-ish, so I went around about another 1/8 of a turn, tightened it up, and it seems to be just about right now, for at least for the near future. Drum dial is right at 89, and it seems to be the tap note is right at a G, just a hair above G. And I didn't want to go any further right now because it might start sounding kind of shrill on the higher notes. All right, but I wanted to give you an example. It's got everything original on it. Okay, I haven't changed anything except for just the basic setup kind of stuff. So adjusted the tailpiece a little bit and head tension. Everything else seemed to be good. The finish was good. The action was good. The coordinator rods, the truss rods, all seemed to be just about perfect. So I didn't want to mess with those any. So here is what an RK-R25 can sound like, pretty much right out of the box, without adding anything to it. So here we go. There's no buzzing anywhere, and I can play it pretty much as hard as I want, and it doesn't have any adverse effects. So it's got some nice sounds up the neck. Okay, and it sounds like, to me, it sounds like a new banjo, a kind of an inexpensive kind of model, but I wouldn't necessarily, I could tell that it doesn't have a tone ring in it just by playing it. Except when you lift it up, it's a whole lot lighter. All right, so here you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and consider purchasing one of these RK-R25. It's a pretty good deal. You can have a lighter banjo, have one maybe around for campground kind of banjo, or one for the office. I think I might take this one and leave it in my closet at the office. All right, take care.